Alright, back to the hideaway, I guess. A Song of Hope.
Right. Gav said that Otto might know something.
We're kind of railroaded here, it seems. Ooh, new items at Karen's Toll. Let's, go check that out.
Still alive, are ya? Go on, then.
Rune Blade. Oh, yes, we will buy this.
Here.
Rune Belt. We'll probably upgrade it, right?
You'll not find a better price than that.
Rune Crescents.
It'd better all be here.
What do these do? We already have all those. Is there anything else useful? Definitely need more potions because we used
You'll
some.
not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here. Is that
Yep.
all?
Okie doke.
So what do I owe the honor? I'm saying fortune, do you? Not bad, if I do say so myself. No scratches, right? Should last you a good while.
Alright. Upgraded everything. So again, the crafting is not particularly meaningful, but that's fine. Rune Blade +2.
That should do you.
Rune Belt +2.
Thank me later.
Rune Crescents
My
+1.
best work, but it'll do.
Alright. Cool. Got everything we needed. Now I've done like all the side quests, so I don't think that there's anything I'm missing in the crafting. Duty. My Lord Marquess, in your absence I shall watch over your new charges, affording them every protection I am able. I only ask that you do the same for his grace. Starting over. Clive, I cannot begin to thank you for all you've done for Lostwing. So, in lieu of any awkward remerciements, I shall be sending several barrels of next season's vintage. I can only hope that they finally turn you off of that foamy swill you and yours so covet. That's nice. Got some wine. All right, let's go to the Patron's Whisper and then talk to Otto, I guess.
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tones it.
Cole said it was an army of Akashians.
All right, we have more hunts to look at.
What will it be today?
Ask about the skies. It's not merely the men and women of Valisthea who have been affected by the imbalance in the ether. These blackened skies have cast a pall over all the creatures of the realm.
And how could it not?
They are living beings, just as we are. Alas, their instinct drives them to flee from that which cannot be escaped, ushering them only to madness and death.
But are we any better?
We consider ourselves above such base instincts. And yet fear and bewilderment drive us to make war on our fellow man, to turn our ire at our own suffering upon those who suffer just as keenly as we do. That is what it means to be human, Clive. I wonder if we are even worth saving at all.
I cannot claim.
They have been shocked to learn of the Twin Sides' destruction. Indeed, I have long known that such a fate was all but guaranteed. A piece of parchment was all that ever stood between the Dominion and chaos, and those who signed the treaty were only going to abide it for as long as it suited them. Emperor Sylvester's invasion saw it torn to shreds at last, and as the pieces scattered to the winds, long-festering enmities came to the fore once more.
Such are the wages.
Of greed and distrust. If those in power pay heed to their whispers, they are like to grow into a mighty storm, one which the walls of even the stoutest citadel might not withstand.
Ironic, then.
That it should be Prince Dion, the boldest, most trustworthy player in the ignoble game, who should deal the finishing blow.
I do so enjoy our little chats.
How are we supposed to do?
All right, we have nothing new there, so hunts time. You know that with every forward step you take, every crystal cracked, every friend made, every enemy felled, the Cursebreakers are expanding their operations. Which means more bearers being freed and more slavers being punished. But it also means more billets for the board. The Sickle in Dalmekia. Dread Comet. The hunters of Tabor speak of a wild chocobo that haunts not only the nearby Badlands, but also their dreams, for it exhibits a ferocity rarely seen in the species and has ripped more than a dozen of their comrades from gizzard to groin and feasted on their flesh. All right. The bird is far past taming. It must needs be put down. Wasn't there one before that we didn't do? Did it get replaced? Or can I just not do it right now so it doesn't show up? Because I thought there was one that was like S rank question mark question mark question mark. Wait, did I already do that one? I don't know. Because I wanted to try and do that. Or did I already... Was that the dragon? I thought there was one more. No, maybe I did it. Maybe it was the dragon. I don't know. I could have sworn there was like one that we didn't do. But maybe I'm just losing it. All right, well, one is in the sickle. Okay. That's good to remember.
Clive? But if you're here, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me. They're all right. But it's a long story. You lot don't do things by halves, do you? Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be... sitting under a pile of rubble, I know. But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items we gave to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been mid. Then I'll check the workshop.
Alrighty, to the workshop. More busy work, as the game just makes us run around. Are we free to explore yet? We are. Okay, so we can go do that thing really quickly. I don't remember where it was. It was the sickle, but where is that in Dalmekia? Can I... Local map, okay. Okay, it is right here. Let's go there then. Gotta love hunting. This overcast weather is actually like kind of nice. There we go. I'll go this way.
The bandits may be no more, but look what they've left us.
Mummy. The gentlemen of the town guard.
Alright, so we just run down here. Oh, we're alone though, aren't we? I don't even have Oh, I do have my dog with me. Okay.
Come on.
Goes right through there. here. This should be good. Where is it actually, though? I'm gonna have to explore, like, all of this stuff, aren't I? Alright. This is where we fought the pack, wasn't it? Hilgigus.
This won't be easy.
Did they really put just 2 of the bosses in the same exact spot? I don't know. Oh, there it is.
You deserve a rest.
Rainbow Chocobo. Parrot-looking Chocobo. Or toucan or whatever. Squawk. Come here, birdie. Put him up.
That's like no Chocobo I've ever seen. Something tells me it won't be easily broken.
Whoa. Oh, oops. I was pushing R2 to block by accident. My muscle memory is gone. Okay. Oh, that was good timing on my part. Oof. There we go. Get him, Torgal. Choco Meteor Rain. Oh. Oh. This is an easy fight, ultimately. We went through some resources, but it's just because it does a lot of damage more so than because it's actually threatening. It only has 2 attacks.
Natural ready.
Or, sorry, 3 attacks. It has Peck, Meteor, and the Hawkins. Oh, oops. And that can be easily carried. There we go. Good for me. Helmet feather used in crafting. As truly red chocobos are rare, one might assume that the same could be said of their feathers, yet somehow they are found in nearly every market from Dalamil to Northreach. Contrary to what the merchants hawking them would have you believe, however, the items on sale are more often than not the feathers of robins or even common hens.
Poor beast. There was nothing I could do.
Is that right? Because it kind of just seems like you murdered it for no reason. All right, back up here.
Cole said it was an army of
All right. So we're back to having done every single hunt.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone, do you think Mid's ship will ever sail?
Okay.
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. But you'll already have read it. I'd better keep looking. What do we have here? Oh. Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these.
How do you know? How do you know she's not smoking? She's an adult, I think. Okay, over here.
I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was Mid's. Huh. What's this tucked inside it?
Midadal. I know you like your riddles, so I reckon you'll appreciate this one. Of all my inventions, this one's the best, and so when choosing its place of rest, I recalled your opus, daughter dearest. And now it sleeps there in the first. Going to have to work on that last rhyme. Good luck.
Sid's best invention. Huh. That sounds promising.
Is it just going to be mid?
So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus.
We've had no word from Canva.
What would that be? Perhaps
Is
I'll
that
tell
over
right
here?
now.
No. Did she get a new outfit? Looks slightly different.
Well, did you find anything? Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was? Opus? That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee. Unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than, what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing together? It surprised us all. Not least her dad. You should have seen how proud he was of the little scamp. What's that battered old box have to do with anything? I think Sid may have hidden something inside it. Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another.
How
are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are...
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't. See?
And you had nothing to do with this?
Nope. Nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons. Like this.
So it mysteriously just stops working when he's actually hid it there for 5 years. And this not once has happened before.
See?
All too well. All right, out of the way. There's something caught on one of the gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yeah, yes. There. How about now?
You fixed it! Sid fixed it! He more than fixed it! Yeah, new music!
Huh. Never heard this one before. They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
Neat.
Well, don't look at me.
It's a
I
thing.
can tell you it's important, though. Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of.
Why'd he hide it?
Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well. Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
Huh.
Just the two I was looking for.
Aye, aye. Lose a patient.
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left.
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off. Yes, left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No. We're not the Prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Ask me when I get back. Though I may be sometime.
Then at least try to stay safe.
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh? Every moment I
then.
waste here, the further the flagship sails. I have to get back.
We have a ton of side quests to do now, presumably. Let's go pick those up.
Cole said it was an
Right when there's something urgent happening in the plot. Give me side quests to do. Piecing.
All right, Clive. Blackthorn told me you helped him out again. Tough for that. Speaking of which, I'm actually a bit,
Worried about him. And you want my advice?
Afraid so. It's a bit of a funny one, this, but I saved this posh knob while I was out on a mission, and he gave me this flashy ring to say thank you. So, obviously, I show it to Blackthorn, thinking he'll be impressed, only for him to go white as a sheet and quiet as a curl instead. Try as I might, I can't for the life of me work out what could have got him upset like that. And seeing as how Blackthorn opens up when you're around, I thought maybe...
I'll speak to him.
I'd speak to him again. Well, I suppose there's no point leaving him to stew.
Cheers, Clive.
I'll be sure to pay him a visit as soon as I have a moment.
All right, I'll meet you by the forge then. You come along when you're ready.
Okay. Why not? And there's a quest up there. Where is that? Is it just my... Oh, this is the doctor's area, right?
She can't kick. Glory to Griga. There you are. And not a moment too soon.
What's happened?
Taya's busy working herself into an early grave. Since the arrival of her latest patient, she's refused to stop, even for a moment. I've tried offering to see to him in her stead, but she won't hear of it. Clive, she hasn't left the infirmary in days. She's pushing herself too hard. And if she doesn't rest soon, will you talk to her? Order her to her chambers if that's what it takes. Because if she keeps this up, I fear the hideaway will be without its best physica before too long.
I can try.
I know better than to order Taya to do anything. But I'll speak to her.
Thank you. I pray you have better luck than I did.
Well, Taya, Rodriguez worried about you. And if what he says is true, then so am I. We all admire your dedication, but you do need to rest.
I will, when it's time. Until then, I'm staying put. We owe him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. Someone who doesn't deserve to die alone. It won't be much longer. The crystal's curse has almost finished its work. If I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But without them, we've nothing that will touch the agony of those last few hours.
How would tears help this man?
Not my tears. Tears of mercy. Alicia. It's the only thing strong enough.
You wouldn't, Taya. Surely. There must be something we can do for him.
Sometimes an easy death is the greatest kindness we can offer. You do well to remember that, Rodriguez.
I will. We have all the ingredients we need for Alicia Balwam. It needs to be fresh, though, so we rarely have much to hand. I can make the draft if you can bring me what we're missing.
Just what we need.
Tell me what you need.
A fetch quest.
There is a species of venom-weeping spider that lives in the forests of Norvent, near Lorbert's Pass. Bring me one of their eyes. Preserve it as best you can, but avoid contact with the tears. I'll make sure the other ingredients are ready before you return.
Thank you, Clive. I won't forget this.
Okay. Let's go speak to Blackthorn. Gotta do busy work. We have to slay a mightling. Then do we need to, like, move quickly to get back here or something? Am I not allowed to fast travel? Oh, there's another quest down there.
Bloody hell, Clive. Not this again. Oh, reckon you got better things to do with your time?
That remains to be seen. August tells me he showed you a ring, and that the sight of it clearly upset you. Would you mind telling us why?
Come on, mate. Bottling it up ain't gonna help no one. If it weren't the ring, and it was something I said, then I'm sorry.
It was the ring, right? It brought back some unhappy memories, that's all. Memories better left forgotten.
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind, Blackthorn. But sometimes it helps to talk about them.
And sometimes it doesn't. Is that so hard to understand?
Don't be like that.
Fine. If it'll get you off my back. That ring you flashed was the work of Zoltan. We apprenticed together, back in the day.
You've never mentioned him before.
Why would I? Ain't seen him in decades, and the last time I did, we almost came to blows. The ring brought it all back. I could tell it was one of his the moment I saw it. Vast has improved, though. More than I thought possible. That thing's a work of art.
So it was a nice ring. Worth a few gil, maybe. What's it matter to you?
It matters because engraving metal's a nightmare, and I've got no bloody idea how he managed it. The fact is, I couldn't make anything even half that detailed.
So what? You're an armorer, not a jeweler.
I'm the Hideaway's master craftsman. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village forge. My armor keeps you lot safe, and my swords keep you dangerous. As far as I'm concerned, every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our cause. So I put my heart and soul into my work. Because the curse breakers deserve better than second best. And I refuse to be shown up by the likes of Zoltan.
Very well. Why don't we go and pay him a visit? Learn his secret.
I doubt he'd be too happy to see me.
Then just this once. Make peace with being second best. Swallow your pride and focus all your energies on the task at hand. Keeping the curse breakers armed and armored. Provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints from me. But if you can't, and it's going to distract you, we need to do something about it.
What'd you say, Blackthorn? You know he's right. And it's not like you'll be going alone.
All right.
Magic. So, where do you reckon old what's-his-name is then? Zoltan, was it?
In Dravozd, my old village. He won't have left. He's the chief.
Oh.
Dravozd, eh? That rings a bell. Not far from Tabor, right? Just north of the fields of Karava. Got that, Clive? Meet us at Dravozd as soon as you can, yeah? And I'll make sure Blackthorn don't get cold feet.
Good luck with that. I'll see you there.
We have the waypoint for that area unlocked already.
Jesus.
That randomly reminds me. Oop. We have a because of the way the game works, where is it? Because of how it like gives us stuff. We have, what is this? Action focused, story focused. I have no idea what the difference is. The game like gave us like cool things, I think. Sure, we'll claim that. The game gave us some cool things. And I don't know how to access them, but it gave us like different costumes and stuff, I think. I wanted to check them out for a specific reason. Oh, I did want to get rid of this. We don't have it yet. Let me look at my attributes as well, though, because if we have enough, or not attributes, my abilities, I want to buy this. Go. And upgrade it, that's fine. Is there anything we can upgrade, though? Not yet. Okay.
There's less for us than there.
But I do want to swap that in for upheaval because we don't really use it, and another time freeze ability is more useful. And then the last thing I wanted to see if there was a way I could equip those like costumes or something. But I don't remember how to do it. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, maybe we need to...
Blackthorn can seem a little...
Here we go. I think this is it. Let's quickly looked up the message.
If it's knowledge you seek, we've
with the Arate stone. I think we should be able to just go in here and, yeah, we can edit our appearance. Appearances option at the Arate stone to change outward appearance of Clive or his party members. Neat. Ooh, cool. We can give them new costumes. Ew. I hate that. And I hate that. That's not terrible. That's an okay outfit. Oh, and we can, oh, it's the Final Fantasy, the like, Yoshitaka Amano, sword. I don't know if it's Final Fantasy 1 or 3 or 2, but it's one of them. That real quick. Yeah. That looks goofy. It's a goofy looking weapon. I want to just be able to equip him with his armor that he had at the start of the game because I really liked it. A shame. Oh well. Yeah, overall I really hate his current outfit. I think it's really ugly. Just give me the like practical regular armor. That would be really nice. Give me full plate. I'll go with full plate, you know? All right. Talk to this guy and then do whatever fetch quest he wants us to do. We need to buy more potions as well.
Sid, do you recall the flowers I had you bring back to the yard?
Vaguely. Is something wrong?
I'm afraid so. I was able to get most of the Morganbeards to take root, but they rarely flower. I fear the soil here does not agree with them. However, I believe I have a solution.
I can't wait to hear it.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. I know, but hear me out. Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which drives them appears to be maintained by an abundance of nutrient-rich ether drawn from their environs. I believe that by grafting a Morble vine to a Morganbeard, the appendage's wealth of vigor-inducing nutrients might well stimulate the flower to bloom. The endeavor, I assure you, is scientifically sound. I simply need a vine to prove the theory.
And all you need is a single vine from an ordinary Morble.
That is correct. A single vine. As for the Morble, I fear ordinary may not suffice. But, as luck would have it, a most extraordinary specimen is rumored to haunt the swamps of Rosaria. Why,
For real?
a notice concerning this very creature was only recently posted on the hunt board.
How
Did I already do
timely.
this?
Well, I shan't keep you any longer. I know you have much to do, as do I. Now, where did I put my watering?
Oh, oops. Mean to skip that. All right, so we have to go back to the hunt board then. They're really just making us run around. We'll just run back to the hunt board and go read that. Really just dragging us along now, aren't they? Holy smokes.
Heard you were in Canva fetching young men.
I still don't understand why they call him Sid. Sid was literally a man's name. Like it wasn't a pseudonym, and it wasn't a title. It was literally just his name. And I know that the idea was like we need to prevent the lie, like we need to prevent people from knowing that we're weak, that he died. But like, why? More bull sightings. I hear your brother isn't a fan of carrots, Kupo. If every carrot of Rosaria is anything like the one that just got posted on the board, I can see why. Carrot. If you should come across a red carrot protruding from the marshes of the Three Reeds, do not attempt to pull it from the swampy soil. It is in truth another root vegetable entirely, an exotic species of morbull that uses a modified carrot-like vine as a lure to draw its prey close. Interesting. Before emerging from the earth and swallowing them whole. A cruel way for nature to turn these times of privation into her advantage. All right. You have anything new to say or no? Nope. All right, well, it's near the Three Reeds, so I guess that's our next location.